starting kind of from the beginning of that, I remember leaving the MTC and being in the airport. I want to say it was in our layover, so in Georgia, and there was a guy that we met waiting at our gate with us, and he was on his way to Argentina. And it turned out that he had served his mission there, and he was probably in his mid-40s now, and as a part of his career, he'd go back and forth between here and Argentina. So it was really fun to talk to him and kind of get his ideas before we even got there. But I remember getting there and thinking, oh, this isn't too bad, because the airport seemed pretty normal, and I've never really been out of the country, so it was, again, the airport seemed pretty normal. You saw the car rental places. There was still some English signs, but most of it was in Spanish, which I expected, but it seemed pretty commercial and whatnot. And then so we went to the mission home, and to get out to my first area, we took a bus, probably about a half an hour, took a train for about another hour, and then and we had to wait then for our last train to actually take us out to our area. So when we were sitting there at this really small train station, that to me it seemed like it was the middle of nowhere. I had never seen any location like this. It was just all plains, all fields. And there was some guys working on some random house there on the side that to me didn't even look like it was much of a building. And it was really just, to me, it seemed like it was out in the middle of nowhere. And then I've come to find out, a couple months later, that I passed through that place every week on my way to district meetings and whatnot. It became a normal place to me, but looking back, that first place just seemed so novel to me. It was just something I had never pictured or imagined, and it became normal. But it was quite the shock that we had to wait there for like 2 hours. So it was just waiting there for 2 hours and seeing, to me, what seemed like nothing. And I just remember thinking the thoughts like, this is what I'm going to be serving in? Like, who even lives here? Because there wasn't there might have been like 3 or 4 other people on that platform with us, and that was it. So that was when I guess I could say I kind of, for the first time, really became nervous about it. I was excited for my mission up until that point, and then I was like, what am I getting into? This is weird. But